Hello Southsiders, welcome to the lesson number 10. Oh my goodness, if you have gotten this far, you must have been practicing a whole lot. And so far you should be able to do and you should be very comfortable combining those beats. Now, this lesson is going to be a little different. We're going to venture into a different style of music. Instead of straight 4 kind of pattern, we're going to go into something a little more jazzy, a little bit more swingy. We're going to call this one swing. And basically what we're going to swing back and forth is the pattern between your foot and the hi-hat. That's where we're going to start. And on 1, that's going to be my foot, that's my bass drum. On 2 is the hi-hat. So I'm just going to simply go foot, the other foot is what it is. We're just using 2 feet. Foot, foot, foot. Notice I'm stomping on the hi-hat pedal to make it clamp together and shut. I'm not even using my stick on it. Foot. Now, once that's established, nice and steady, swinging it back and forth, I'm gonna start adding my ride cymbal. Cool. Now, that might not be too tricky for you if you already passed the first 9 lessons. Adding to that, I'm going to add my snare together with the hi-hat on 2 and on 4. They go together. Again, I'm not using my stick, I'm just using my foot to clamp it shut with the snare. Okay? And that becomes this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Now, it's good to notice that ride cymbal here is doing a very special pattern. It's that swing pattern. Ding, 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 ding. Now, when you're using your ride cymbal, it's not just one cymbal. Think of it as a bunch of little circles that keep getting wider and wider. And depending on which circle you're using, depending which part of the ride cymbal you're using, you're going to get different sounds out of it. The closer you get to the bell, this part right here, the more bright and bell sounding your sound will get. Versus when you ride closer to the edge, where you're going to get more deep, more full kind of sound, and everything else in between. So as you are riding that ride, along with your swing back and forth, you can experiment with different parts of that ride. For example, now another cool thing you can add is, instead of hitting snare the regular way, you can flip your stick upside down, okay? And if you plant the tip onto the head of the snare drum and you slam it down, hitting the rim while it's still touching the drum head here, you're gonna end up with a nice clean click sound. And the snares can be turned off for that, or they can be on, depending on what kind of sound you want. When you put it all together, it becomes this. Okay? And I want you to play around with that. I want you to experiment with that. You can even start adding tom to the whole thing. For example, around with it. Have fun with it. See you in the next lesson.